I mean, Rodney, this time next year we will be millionaires.
It's Sunday again, so I've ventured up to the local car boot. This week's been a good one. So let's start off with games now. I have been trying to pick up a few PS2 and 360 games if I see them cheap at the car boot. So today I picked up a good few. This one is a PS3 one. I don't tend to buy PS3 games, even though I have got a PS3. But it's one of the Uncharted games that I haven't actually finished. I don't think I've actually got it full stop, to be honest with you. Uncharted 3. Now, inside it has got, for some reason, a second disc. But apparently that's nothing to do with the game. The game is only on this disc. So I don't know what was in there, whether it was a DVD or a CD or what. But 75p that was, so that was a bargain. Forza Motorsport 3. I thought this was backwards compatible on the Xbox One, but I don't think it actually is. But when I got it home, it's only got the one disc in there, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it was only 50p. Alone in the Dark. I had this a long time ago and I never actually finished it. It was very difficult to control, if I remember rightly. All booklets are there, discs there, 50p. Found a copy of Skyrim for 50 English pence. Its box is a bit battered. It hasn't got the map or the instructions. The disc looks okay. It's one of these where I thought it was backwards compatible when it's not. But for 50p, you can't really moan. Picked up Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 for 50 pence. I've never played any of the later Tony Hawk's games. I've got my PS2 set up, so that might be worth a little bit of a bash. And finally, Capcom vs SNK2. Looks like a beat 'em up. I tend to pick up the more obscure games at the car boot because it might actually be worth a little bit of money. I think this one isn't. It's worth about £5 or £6, but you know what? For £1, I'll give it a go. Now, as I walked into the first stall of the car boot, I spotted some Simpsons stuff. There was a Simpsons cuddly toy with of Bart with the label still on, looks like from the 90s. A Lisa Simpson figure, a Bart keyring and a Bart watch. And I managed to pick them all up for £2. Unfortunately, I haven't got them here now because my sister's actually claimed them. Now on to the real finds. Well, actually, the first one isn't a real find, but I spotted this box from walking up one of the aisles, and I spotted this box that I thought had a bit of potential in there. So I walked round quickly to it, and I found these bits in there. I found this little Megatron dude for 10p. He's alright. I only bought him because I was buying some other stuff from the store or I wouldn't have bothered. I found this guy, which is apparently from the prequels. Dave shot and told me to stick it on my bum. He really hates the prequels.
Even I didn't deserve that.
But then in the same box, I found a Return of the Jedi original Princess Leia. She was wearing this random jacket which doesn't come to us. Well, I actually thought she was a Hoth figure, but no, it's the Ewok Princess Leia. And I also found with cloak Squid Face, which is pretty cool. I know he's not worth that much, but both of those were 10 pence each. And when I do move house, I do want to have one shelf of Jabba's Palace with some of my Star Wars stuff on. So let's get on to the Transformers finds. Now, there is normally a toy stall there, and he's really overpriced. I've bought some bits off him in the past. He says they're complete and they're not, so I'm really wary from buying from him. He'll charge like £4 or £5 for an incomplete figure. So as I say, I'm a little bit wary from buying from him after past experience. But I did spot this box, a little red tub on there. Looks like the type of thing that you could get a lot of doctor's kit in, the kids' toys or toolkit or something like that. But it was locked up, it was sealed up. And in there was 3 Transformers. So I asked him how much, and he said £5 each for them. And I said, oh, no, I'm not interested. Oh, well, as you're a regular, I'll let you have them for a tenner. And I said, literally, I've got £6 on me. And he goes, oh, I'll tell you what, give me £6 now and give me the £4 when you see me next week. And I was still like, no, I don't want to take the risk. And he said, go on, have them for £6. And I thought, had a look at the box and I could see they look complete. So I thought I'd take a gamble. So there is a Dark of the Moon Mech Tech Starscream. Now the Mech Tech on this part seems to have been slightly broken, but it's really loose. I think all it needs doing is tightening up and gluing back together and it'll be fine. Condition of the rest of the figure is pretty good. His arms were off in the box, but I've managed to pop them back on. And he actually even all of these figures come with their instructions and also a random cutout at the back of the box, which is a bit weird. Next up, Mech-Tech Bumblebee. Now this is kind of a advanced like rocket car. I have seen this one before. I had this and the Starscream before in a lot that I bought, but they weren't complete, so I sold them on. And he come with his instructions and a cutout card as well. He's actually quite nice. I actually quite like this Bumblebee. Maybe I'm warming to him again because the movies are coming out. But yeah, not bad. Now, I spent a total of £11 today, and I probably would have spent more on just this figure alone. I did have it before in the red version, but it was missing a few pieces. This one again come with instructions. It is Deluxe Ratchet in his correct green colour. Oh, show you the back of the card. All the right way around. There we go. This figure is wonderful. Oh, I'm really getting into my movie box again, and to actually stumble across a figure like this at a car boot for what is essentially £2, I'm over the moon to finally have a Ratchet. I'm really, really happy. So there you go. It was a pretty good day. 11-ish pounds spent. 3 complete deluxe Transformers, a couple of vintage Star Wars figures, and a shed loads of computer games that's going to keep me happy for a while to come. So yeah, it's been a really, really good week. If you are enjoying these car boot videos, leave a comment below. Please share and subscribe if you haven't already. And I've been Xortrider, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.